Who am I as a filmmaker? That's honestly a really hard question to answer. I would say, to start with, that probably my biggest influence is my family. I am a family man. My family is a big part of my influence in what I produce when I do my own projects. Without my family, it's really hard. I mean, honestly, I know it sounds crazy, but you know, if I run out of ideas, I actually find myself talking to my 13-year-old son, 11-year-old daughter, and asking them what they would like to see, and then that's where I get my inspiration. You know, people ask me all the time, they say, "Hey Daly, what makes a filmmaker?" And I'm like, you know, pretty much just stories. I started helping out with some reality shows, and the thing is, you know, reality TV is kind of puts filmmaking into perspective because it's a story. It's a real life story. It's not always real life. I mean, there is some scripted aspects in there, but nonetheless, you are digging to find this story. Being a filmmaker is actually being a storyteller, but basically taking your story to the next level and making it into a visual aspect that people can appreciate and understand. And that's who I am as a filmmaker. Is I like to tell a story. You're like, well, how do you get a story? You can walk out the door and there's like a million stories out there, and that's been my passion for years, is just, you know, seeing something and finding the story behind it. It doesn't take a whole lot to make a story, but the passion that I have for filmmaking is all revolved around every part of the process. I love it all. You know, it's not just being a producer, which most people want to be, but it's also, you know, from the start, from setting up the equipment to getting the stories, to writing the story, to editing. Every process in this is very important, and I love every process of it. I love every aspect of filmmaking. You know, really, actually, it doesn't matter whether or not it's my YouTube channels. I have 3 YouTube channels. It doesn't matter if it's my YouTube channels or if I'm actually working on a big network production. It all is the same to me, and it's all just as important. Good morning, juicers. It's a serious business, but you have a lot of fun doing it. I go out in public. I mean, I go out in public and I see people's lives, and you sit there and think about what kind of stories this person has. You know, what kind of story is behind this person's character. Everybody has a story. Story is the key to filmmaking. You have to have a story. Now, getting them to tell that story exactly in the way it happened, well, that's another thing. But that is what makes me want to do what I do. My passion for filmmaking is what drove me to going to school. And being in Full Sail University has really helped me a lot, because I knew the creative sides of things. I knew how to find a story. Having the technical aspects of how things work is a key factor into the success for you as a filmmaker. And for me, that is just as important as the creative aspects, is knowing that what you're doing it the right way. I just want to create stuff that's going to help people. My whole goal is to create films that help people, whether it be documentaries, feature films, or even YouTube blogs. Whatever it might be, I'm open to all resources, and whatever my channel may be, whichever way I may go, I want to make sure something's going to inspire people and make them want to seek out their dreams and aspirations in life. Who I am as a filmmaker? I'm a storyteller. That's who I am.